Toussaint. Toussaint. But guess if a quest, I don't know why I said guess. If a quest suggests a level shown in the quest menu is too high for you, level up your gear. And look, come on, how long is this loading gonna be? A few days later. It takes a few days to ride to the Duchy of Toussaint. Toussaint is the land, the name of the land. You know how there's like Velin, Novigrad, Skellige? This is the new land.
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
And you can see it's a lot more colorful
Exactly how I
than
remembered it.
Velin and everywhere else. Which I think is a great change of pace. And look at it, it looks like, you know,
You will find Beauclair has changed some these past
some
years.
old fantasy.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will
The
see for
Witcher
yourself.
3, Wild
To
Hunt.
me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
Yes, sir. What's going on? Well, straight into some action, huh? Well. Guess there's monsters everywhere, always. That's not good. I might die to this guy. Come on, guys, you gotta go follow Geralt. You can't let him do everything by himself here. Okay, crazy thing is, we're gonna edit the settings of the game a little bit because I think it's a little low in recordings. So we're gonna turn that up to 30. We're gonna turn this up to 75 and voice to 85. Yeah, and then, hey, we're a Witcher, and us Witchers like to, study or be prepared for fights. So let me, also because I don't want to die, so I actually need to figure out what he is. I think he's a no, he's an Ogroid. Yeah, he's an Ogroid for sure an Ogroid. So we're gonna put on some beast oil so that way it's easier to kill this guy. Where's Ogroid oil? Spectre. Where's Ogroid? Oh, there it is. Alright, well, hopefully that works. If not, oh well.
For my baby! Leo, watch out! I can kill a monster!
Oh, he hit me. Are my teammates gonna die? Or my companions? Oh, I dodged it. It's easier than the toad. Ow, never mind. Did he die? I can't tell. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. No! The sheep! The sheep died.
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
You do that all the time, girl.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, out with it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
Thanks.
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath, rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, It's a tale for more agreeable environs.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again. The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth, then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the Tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Yep. Just take the head. Yep. Just fucking skin that bad boy alive, Geralt. Does not matter. I leveled up. Nice. I got 3 skill points now. Damn, he's just killing people, huh? Oh, not the horse. Why is the horse dead? Can't even go inside the house. Where'd he come from? How did he not destroy that house? Why is that house not even... Like, the doorway to the house wasn't even on ground. Huh. Doesn't look like there's much different items here. Now, is there? Okay, but yes, this is Toussaint. Which, again, a lot more colorful than usual. Or than Velen and Novograd.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmanin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kid.
The other night.
Ah! Boogery all!
Can't get used to the way you knights talk. Especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
Alright, let's see what happened here. Let's see who got murdered and how.
No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
Oops. Did not mean to press escape.
Hobnailed boots. Multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went.
Use the
Walked
Witcher
along the
senses to
shoreline.
search the
Perhaps
riverbanks.
the body lay on the bank.
I hear some drowners. That's what I hear.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these
Scarver?
shallows.
Fuck are scurvers?
Got guests. Careful.
They're like drowners, but different. Oh, okay, they explode. Like the rot fiends. Does Ard work on them? Oh, it knocks them all down. Perfect.
I will fell you all!
Oh shit. So they do just explode. They explode even when they're on the ground. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, that guy's gonna explode. No, I can't move. That is not my
Drawn
fault.
here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
I'm trying to move, but it would not let me move. There's way too much, like, things in the way.
Junk that came down the river.
We must keep searching.
Not my fault. Not my fault I got hit. I promise. Not my fault.
Notice anything interesting? Blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free.
Use your Witcher sense to search the nets
Gonna
for
dive
clues.
in, make sure they didn't miss anything. Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of
Okay,
the
well, I
water,
don't need to
then cut the
research that
mutilated
again.
body free.
Hero? Not
Gonna
searching.
dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything.
Okay.
Junk, junk, and more junk. Look at the rut. Guardsmen left this site by boat, recently. Probably to transport the body somewhere.
Dive in. Probably would have made it in time if we didn't have to fucking to fight the fucking ogre. Cyclops? Ogre? Whatever it is. We got a paddle. A broken oar. Gutted fish. There's like nothing here. Another broken oar for some reason. I guess it's all right there. Anchor chiefed thing. Is that all? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it.
Silk
And a cover
kerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Be nice to know where they took the corpse.
Talk to Milton. Milton! And I have no idea how these guards or knights know Geralt, but I guess they do from before. Geralt's had
What now?
experience here, apparently.
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
We will ask the inn. There's a hooded lady. Hooded someone there.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he
Who's
the beast
Delacroix?
slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes. You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve.
Well,
Memories of a time long
one of
past,
his foes
to
could have
which I'd
killed
rather
him.
not return now.
I understand.
I'm
We
sorry
can talk
I
later.
struck a nerve, buddy.
Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
That's fine.
Got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest.
Yeah.
In fact, I feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
What a great actor.
Such good fortune you found us.
What a good voice actors. Hear him talk. What a guy. Locked, of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Seashell. Did you know that Sandy sells seashells
Once
by
you
the
have finished
seashore?
examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta,
Anarietta?
Her Grace the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such
Almarin's the other guard, or the other knight, I
a
think.
watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
Yeah?
The beast. Killer from
I
the
guess
north.
him and his buddy are pretty close with Henrietta, or the Duchess.
Against the beast. Wheels
Except
dark.
these bounties.
Ducal clerks looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
Follow Milton to ask if anyone. Do I have to talk to Milton now?
Such good fortune you found
None
us.
of which are suitable to show myself in.
The Witchers.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pâté?
Pate?
Naught else, Sir the
Pates, as in
Peyrac
dancing?
I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited 2 men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
He's calling the other knight a pussy? That's just rude.
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Ask.
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Yeah, come on.
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy...
Well,
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I would punch him.
saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
that sucks. They had to cut his nets.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corfo Bianco to keep it cool.
Who the fuck is that?
What? Why, Corfu
That chick on the right.
back
She was
at
listening.
Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard
chick in the hood
was
again.
auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Douglas Ninnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Grossel's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The ducal chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicar Farm.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one throw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have to find that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
So the corpse is being held in a vineyard or like a wine place. What used to belong to like a wealthy dude, but apparently he was up in his head in debt. So the I would say not the government, the royalty, the Duchess, like their like city took it back from him.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent...
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher codswallop.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaint are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Picky monster.
So the beast only kills on days that are dedicated to like saints or like holy people,
Thanks for the hospitality. Time
which
I
could be
examined the
coincidence
corpse.
or could not be. Maybe it's a
Corvo
picky
Bianco
monster.
lies a short way from here. Near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Yes, he must return back to court.
Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Venice. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the palace gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
He's gonna play a rabbit, or he's gonna put on a rabbit costume. Alright. Well. Go to Corvo Bianco and examine the body in its cellar. Well, that sucks. Information about tournament participants. Gwent! There's gonna be Gwent? Amazing. I cannot wait for some Gwent.
I shall be off once I finish my pate.
Yes, sir.
I'd rather have that chowder.
Hello, traveler.
Hey there!
Fork. Does the word mean anything to you?
A fork? Yeah, it's a utensil.
Oh,
Does it mean anything to you?
With a fish stock like that, you must have your pick of the ladies.
Alright, well, guess that's it for now. Crayfish chowder recipe. Ooh, a recipe. What about this? A pate recipe? Oh my god. So many recipes.
Normally, I'd encourage you to try our famed fisherman's chowder. But alas, we are all out of crayfish.
That
Could
sucks.
replace them with something else. Perch, for example.
Replace crayfish with fish? I beg you. What next? Vinegar for wine? Parsley for thyme? Huh? Your Nordlings
texted
are
me.
a pleasant lot, but about cuisine you know
Hey,
nothing.
we don't know anything about cuisine.
Got any gossip? Fishermen talking about anything interesting?
Other than
Yes,
these?
about a Nordling who would replace crayfish with pike.
Sorry.
Asked a serious question.
And a tactless one. I do not eavesdrop on my clients, and I certainly don't repeat anything I chance to hear.
Well,
Thank.
thanks so long. Well, I'm gonna end it here because I need to use the restroom and I need to
I'm my own
eat.
master
So,
with a bottle
thank you for
in front
watching.
of me.